Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Yooka-Laylee. I'm MCFPapa and this is part number 23. And we are going off to more of Galleon Galaxy. This time I think we'll go through this tube. I thought I could make it, but I guess it was just not quite enough. So now, there's a bunch of stuff over here, most notably the giant robot thing. But I guess let's go do this for now. If you'll remember, this was where I found the one Pagie piece. Blurp. Hello there, strangers. Are you interested in my galaxy-famous star fishing? Sure. I'm not sure we've played that sport. How does it work? Blurp. Cast your eyes above. Out here on the solar seas, we like to fish for falling stars. Blurp. I'm sure you'll agree it's a peaceful and civilized sport. I've dedicated my days to this pastime ever since I escaped the bad days. That sounds ominous. Blurp, wanna give the starfishing a go, stranger? Catch more than 15 in the time limit and I'll give you a prize. But avoid the red stars, they'll count against you. Sure, we'll give it a go, Froggy. Blurp, excellent. Get ready to cast your rod out. Yooka is better with his tongue, to be honest. Haha, innuendo. Now, you just gotta be careful with this, because it's really easy to get the red stars, even if you don't want the red stars. Like, the aiming on the tongue isn't that great. Wow. First try. Blurp, alrighty, let's see how you did. Blurp, wow, you beat my PB. I was going to turn the sparkly guy into an origami lure, but I did say you could have it. Excellent tongue work. Do you even fish? We've been watching for a while and you've not caught a thing. Blurp, I normally just open my mouth and hope they fall into my gob, but maybe I'll give your tongue technique a try. Now, the thing with this minigame here is that it's heavily RNG dependent, because, like, as you can see, the stars are constantly falling here. And it's like the same pattern over and over again, but just depends on your timing where you start in the pattern. You can have either a fairly easy time like I did, or it's like pretty much impossible to get 15. And like even just getting one of the red stars is usually enough to mean you won't get it. And no need to try again. But I'm glad it took me so little time to do. That's a good omen for this gameplay session. Because after last part I decided to end my recording for the day to simmer down some. I don't even know why I was getting so upset, but I was. Anyway, there's this giant robot thing here. Not sure if it's really trying to be a reference to anything. It looks vaguely like Rob the Robot, kind of. But I'm not sure if they actually were intending to make a Rob reference. Oh yeah, his name's Rusto. And there's a battery in Rusto, so he can take it out and then push his one arm. Is it over here? Well, where the heck's the charge port? Oh. Right there. Alright. Try again. Or don't. Just land randomly and then fall off. Can do that too. Alright, now you need to get the fire power up and get up to the mouth. And then this like little fire here is really hard to hit because it's just so tiny. And you need to jump on it. Like, see, I jumped on it, but I was like a millisecond too slow. Fortunately, I think the, like, arm always stays here. So you don't gotta worry about the arm going back. There we go. I wonder for what purpose was Rusto even used for? Like in the Great Blamphibian War, was Rusto like a giant war machine of death, bringing terror to the Blamphibians, but like he's since fallen derelict and just sitting here rusting? I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. More than likely it's just the level designers thought it would be cool to have a giant robot here, and so they put one in. That's one thing, like, to give points to the Banjo-Kazooie, and especially Banjo-Tooie worlds. They really feel like lived in, like they have some sort of history and stuff besides just what you're experiencing going to them. Anyway, here is Kartos. Hey Kartos, I didn't expect to see you in the space book. Greetings, fella. After losing all my gems in that there casino, I came out here to mine some gold. I wonder how that panned out. Say, why don't we take advantage of this low gravity and go for a ride? Sure. How does your cart even handle space physics? Don't ask me, I just work here. Let's hit them rails. Y'all need 175 gems on this ride to grab the Pagie. Now giddy up. Yeah. Now, for this minecart stage, first of all, I absolutely love this music here. It's my favorite. And also, though, to change things up, it's like low gravity in this one. as you can see, so you'll take more jumps and jump further. But I might be jinxing myself, but I really don't find this one as hard as the Capital Casino minecart, because I think there's more leeway here for what you can get. Like, there's more possible gems to get. And it's slower too, so it's like not as tough to, you know, like you don't need to have as good of reaction time to see what's coming. Ooh, look at that. It is cool that they actually did bother to change up how Kartos works for this last attempt. But yeah, like, see, I had plenty of gems. And there's even more if you boost clear at the end there. But see, I got over 200 there. Yeehaw! Nice one, partners. Hooey, another success. I have to admit, riding with y'all has rekindled some golden memories. Yes, sir. These rides have been almost good enough to break my all-time top 100. It's been fun, Kartos. We hope you make it into the next game. And I hope so too, because I really like these Kartos segments. They wouldn't dare cut a darn tootin' support character like me. And I hope they don't in Yooka-Laylee, if that game ever does come out. I've been saying that this whole series. Pretty much. But it is honestly a big question of whether or not this game will even get a sequel, even though it's allegedly confirmed. Hey, we've not seen you before. You're not a baddie, are you? That depends. Who's asking? We're the heroes. You might recognize us from the box art. You're the guys tracking those golden Pagies, huh? I think I can help you out. I saw what looked like a Pagie up there. Whoa, that's a long way up. Yeah, and you'll need some serious equipment to get up there unscathed. My shield is damaged, so I can't go myself. Laylee has her own inbuilt shield. Perhaps we can help. Yes, perhaps you can. Ever heard of the Blammphibians? They're a dangerous bunch you wouldn't want to mess with. And they're building a secret weapon up on that planet. Luckily, I know of a weakness. If you can make it up there, they built in a self-destruct sequence in case someone stole their planet. Very sensible. That's what I would do. I can destroy the force field on the fly shaft that can take you up there. But I can't get past these shields to get close enough. We need to work together. I'll weaken these shields for you. You find a way to take them out. Then I can join you on the other side. Alright. First introduction to yellow force fields. That's how you do it. Now destroy the rest. Aw. Somehow I didn't get hit there. I'll take it. The shields are down. Safe to come over. Good job. We make a great trio. A space force to be reckoned with. Good work so far, but we're not done. I'll unlock this door so you can go up and find that self-destruct switch. It's in the trench. Alright. But now that I've gone through it all, now I'll go back for the quills. Just didn't want to waste time going for them when I'm trying to speed through and running out of energy. Even though I have maxed out energy, so it ain't that much of an issue. Alright. Yep, that should be good. Kinda weird these balls have the squeaky sound like the ice physics. Not sure what that's about. The door's open. Get up there and find the self-destruct switch on the planet. Or we could just fly all the way up there if we really wanted. You know? We could. Alright, now here, there's this fast-moving ring, but we can get right inside. Use the force of spin dash, Yuka. And then, boom! Look at that explosion effect. That's great. Did you see that? I was like, wham! And the planet was like, boom! And Yuka was like, eek! You did good. The assault on the Blamphibian homeworld can begin. What's going on, Laylee? I thought we were stopping an attack, not starting one. Oops. They're weakened. Now's my chance to go after their artifact. Yeah, like with all this, like, talk of the war and that, it really does sound like they were trying to, like, have a game based on, like, this space woman. I don't think we ever even know her name. But her and the Blamphibians. And the space woman's honestly very strange looking, given that she's so human. Like, she's basically like a human. Which is just weird in this sort of game where it's mostly cartoon characters or animals of some sort. But anyway, now that we've destroyed the Blammphibian homeworld, we can go on these rings to go up here. Or you could just fly without even doing the Blammphibian thing. Or you could fall off too. That's an option. I'm not sure though they really thought it through, since like it's not even a case of designing a world without Flappy Flight in mind, because at this point you have to have Flappy Flight. So I don't know why they even made like this sort of pathway. Just weird. Also kinda weird having the quills here like more as decoration instead of on the path itself. But oh well. Now what you have to do here is use the force field to get a ball from dropping down, and the force field ball will like hurt you. And you gotta just watch out for the enemies and that sort of thing. And you just gotta use the force field to guide the ball through the maze. I mean, kind of like the golfing minigame, I suppose, though a bit harder since you gotta roll specifically to push it. But it's not very long, fortunately. But you really don't want to wake up the stupid big brutes, because they will make the challenge much more difficult on you. Alright. There we go, just like slow and steady and you'll get there. Cool. Alright. Now we get to the toilet section of the world. The galaxy's dumping ground, you might say. And if you talk to this toilet... Is there someone out there? Help! Hello, what seems to be the problem? Thank goodness, it's a right mess in here. The plumbing's had it, and I'm on the verge of a serious problem. Yikes, how can we help? If you need to use the facilities, you'll have to go down below and fix the plumbing. Be quick though, this cabin is almost out of stock, and all I've got left is this golden piece of paper. Can you wash it afterwards? We're collecting those. Laylee, we'll be as quick as we can, sir. Just hold on. Thanks a bunch, fellas. Hold on, I'll get the door for you. I've got the remote. And now, fun, or I guess you could say not so fun fact, this character here in the toilet was originally going to be a cameo from JonTron, the famous YouTuber. You can open up these toilets to get more quills. And I like the joke they were going for with this one, where the one enemy was on the toilet. And then there's one way up here, just with weird, like, I don't know, space tentacle things growing, and a lovely view of the distant ocean. So I don't know what they were going for with this. I guess just like if you wanted more scenery but no privacy, that's what, or the level designers just thought it'd be funny to have a toilet out in the open. I don't know. Anyway, down in the depths of the space plumbing. Basically just need to hook up the piping, and gotta be careful because of all the gunk going through here. And I'm missing all the quills, so that's fun. Yeah, I want to go back for them now, though, because it's tougher when there's the pipes in place, because then you don't have as many exits to get out if you want to go on solid ground. Alright. And now here, there's even like a bunch of shortcut doors to open and such. And like, I don't know that you really even need any of them. But anyway, you're just supposed to use Yuka's tongue, and Yuka's so strong with his tongue he can just pull giant, solid, presumably iron pipes himself. Oh, and there's another shortcut door here. Don't really even need it since you can just go right on top of the pipes, but it is there if you want it. And now here you need the force field to push it. And it is very clever. Like, this goes back to my point about how, like, every move, like, gets used properly. Like, there's just so many places where you need each move. Like, even the reptile rush move, or the spin dash, which I think is what reptile rush is called. Or, like, even here in this world with the World 5 exclusive move, the force field one. Just quite a lot. Yes, it's flushing. I'm saved. I like how the guy just squeezes the Pagie through the cracks there. But, like, that's one thing I'll say, this game does do better than Banjo-Kazooie, because, like, in that game, how often did you use the turbo trainers, really? You know? And in Banjo-Tooie, too, there was just so many moves in that game, both, like, for the two characters and also for each character individually, so, like, not as many moves got used as often. There were some that were kinda left by the wayside. How are you doing in there? Much better, thank you. You really earned your reward. I've had a second wind and will be in here a while longer, though. Thanks, I hope it goes well for you in there. Yeah. And on the subject of, like, the split-up pads, that is something I would like to see them try again in a Yooka-Laylee, is having you play as Yooka and Laylee individually. That would be a cool, like, expansion. And if they do a second game, I would hope that they would do all the moves from this game and just add new moves, like how in Banjo-Tooie you just added new moves to your arsenal from Banjo-Kazooie. But maybe some of them would be a bit too much. Like, if you have all the sonar explosion and the force field and especially Flappy Flight, though they could make a joke out of it by, like, nerfing Flappy Flight to only be in pads or something. Anyway, that's my big spiel for the end of this part, so like and subscribe if you want. I'll see you next time when we go into this big mysterious black hole door. See you then.